are streaming. We got the replay buffer on. Let's see about getting some good battles in.
Yay!
So I'm
Good
back
battles.
in controlling Elma here because I think there's a lot of stuff I need to do on my main character before it's anywhere near as invincible as Elma is. And I put all of Elma's skills into Ghost Factory, all of her points into Ghost Factory and stuff like that, so she can just make everyone invincible.
I forgot the power went out before I saved or whatnot.
Yeah.
Or
So we are going to try. We've done a little bit of powering up. I think Celica is still sans a Skell, but I can fix that. So I don't know if she's got one of the old Junker Skells or if she has a new one that just keeps breaking and needs better armor. But in any case, I think she got one of the Junker ones because it has 0 insurance on it. So let's try giving her a different one that'll just... Even if it breaks, she can get it back with insurance. So Celica's... say Leveler. Let's give her Leveler. Leveler, register to Celica. So it's not your colors, Celica, but it should be fine for now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and...
Daily reminder. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, nothing. I was gonna say I'm going to try and do that last chapter again. I think the last time we saved it was just before taking the chapter.
Right.
Just in case.
I'm gonna...
Just in case we wouldn't be powerful enough to complete it.
Yeah. I'm gonna finish this one mission and then
Okay.
try to attempt it.
Okay. Then I'll have a look at the shop and see if there's anything I can upgrade about my current gear. I think, like, I'm pretty sure this was the exact armor that I was wearing on my main file, at least for Elma when I finished the game, so I'm pretty sure I have the most powerful armor I can. Oh, I did the Factory 1.21 quest. Right. This means I can start putting Maranium into Professor B's armors. Rare and valuable gravity attribute products, known for attention to detail in both form and function. So this is the kind of thing. There were, like, before there were games where you needed like a notepad to take to do stuff, like to keep track of what items you need, what monsters drop them. Here, I think you pretty much need a spreadsheet if you want to do, like, if you want to craft all the weapon augments and stuff, because there are so many augments and so many items to collect. And some of them, like, one of the, for augments, one of the items you will always get regularly is the, Arc Sand Ore, Limebone Board, Enduron Lead, Boiled Egg Ore, and Marine Rutile. And that stuff is given to you automatically by mining probes in each of the 5 continents. Those 5 materials are given to you by basically by the 5 continents, putting mining probes down in them. The other stuff has a monster's name in it, like Suid Bulge you get from Suids. Suid Tail. OX unit, I'm not sure. Like, you can just kind of, just by looking at it, you can tell it comes from like a machine. Eternal Arena Tech Moss comes from Arena Techs. Green Jackal Wings comes from Jackals. Suid Tail, Spindle Parts, Scratch Jewels. Scratch Jewels, I'm not totally sure, but I think they come from those dancing birds.
I think I might have found a place to grind and no.
Alright. I managed to get everyone to level 60 in that one FN413 location.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
But if you want... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I tried, but I kept running out of fuel, so...
Oh, okay. Yeah, to get your fuel back, you can just wait. You can either wait, or you could spend Maranium on it, or, if you do the bind prompt, the longer you hold a monster in bind, the more you'll drain fuel from it. You'll actually draw fuel from enemies. Also, breaking parts, when you're fighting in human mode, breaking parts gives your scale fuel. Breaking enemy parts gives your scale fuel.
It does make me feel better, though, that now I'm tough enough to not die in this area.
Yeah, I'm mostly relying on Elma's infinite ghost factory to keep my party alive. I hope that ghost factory works when my party is in Skells, because then that means I can fight on foot while everyone else is in Skells, and that should help things a lot too.
I probably should give everyone the better skills.
Yeah.
If I can afford them. That's the kicker.
Yeah. And after that, you could find plans for even better Skells. You could find plans for, like, Skells up to level 90, but you'll have to be at level 60 to ride in them. I say develop new gear, develop scale frames. So the thing about developing new scale frames is you have to find the plans for them, and the plans are given to you either as rewards from doing various quests in town, most of which we've skipped, or by fighting tyrants out in the wild. Also, most of which we've skipped unless they were in our way.
That's crazy.
So I don't know, if we get back around to this, like I probably once we finish the main story here, I'm probably gonna put this right at the back of our yellow block queue, unless Xenoblade 4 comes out before then. So by the time we finish Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3, we'll try another run at Xenoblade X.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll offer the Switch port, because that would be nice too.
I don't know about Switch, but maybe the next system.
Yeah, possibly.
Because like right now, the Switch is 6 years old, so I'm sure they're gearing up for whatever the next system's going to be. And of course, their best developers, Monolith Soft easily being among them, are probably going to get the earliest try at it.
They're probably going to be. I feel like it might be something similar to DS with the multiple screens, something like that.
I hope so. I want to see them bring the two-screen home console experience back again. I imagine it would be like, maybe they will do something like how people thought the Wii U was just an add-on for the Wii. I feel like if it was an add-on for the Wii, it might have sold better. So it might be an add-on for the Switch that adds, like, I want to say it would be a powered dock, because if you change out the dock, you could put an extra CPU, GPU, stuff like that into the dock and have it output better graphics while still, without getting people to buy a whole new Switch. Although people do seem pretty willing to buy a whole new Switch, even if it's just like the OLED model and stuff.
Right. I view the OLED model kind of more like how they did the DSi.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a beefed up version of the original.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like a dual screen attachment for the Switch, or like if they can do it, an app for the smartphone that uses the 5G band, the way that the Wii U gamepad uses the 5G band to ensure like less than 1 frame of input lag.
Right. I feel like, though, the one thing that I hope they never lose is the ability to change from home console to portable.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like that's what's been able to let me play more of these games, is the fact that I can go anywhere.
I've seen some people put out little concept images of like basically 2 switches stacked on top of each other. One of them is just the monitor, and the other is the Switch in portable mode. And then to dock it, you just take the top screen off and put that into the dock.
Right.
So that way you got either the screen and the TV screen and your portable screen, or the undocked screen attached to the portable screen. So that way you got that 2-screen portable system again. I've seen some people have a design where the second screen also flips backwards, so that you have like a little tent, and you could use that for multiplayer.
I've also seen instances where
Great.
people manage to actually make a full-on screen for the DS itself too. I'm like, I want that at the very least. A Link Between Worlds or something. I really want to play it on a bigger screen.
Yeah, I was really hoping they would come up with a like a 3DS player, the way that there's the Game Boy player. I wanted the 3DS player to be something that you just plug your 3DS and DS cartridges into, like, into a little USB attachment for the Wii U, and then you play your DS and 3DS games on the big screen, or through the Wii U interface.
I feel like in general, Nintendo's really good at doing like an in-between console, like, revamp. They did it with the SNES.
They did
They
basically
did
the
it with
light
the
models,
Wii.
the light models and XL models.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same, even with the Game Boy.
Yeah.
They had the Game Boy
Game Boy-
Pocket, then the Game Boy Color.
Yeah. I mean, I want to consider the Game Boy Color as a separate system because it did have more processing power and some exclusives. Well,
True.
not just some exclusives. But
True.
yeah, Game Boy Pocket.
And then Game Boy SP.
Yeah, Game Boy
Later on.
Advance I think had the most. With it had the original model in its sort of icy, either a white or Arctic or cool purple kind of forms. Then then the SP model, then the SP2 with the brighter backlight. I think, like, I have both the SP and the SP2, and the SP1 is actually better if you're going to take it outside and be portable with it. SP2 is
Right.
better if you stay inside and play in the dark, because SP1 has that reflective TFT. So if you're playing in the sun, like, the brighter the sun is, the brighter the screen is. So you never
Right.
get that phone effect where, like, if your phone is in the sun, it has to get brighter. The reflective TFT, if it's in the sun, it actually looks clearer. Because it uses the sunlight to illuminate the pixels brighter. It's really good. The only problem is it's bad when it's when you're indoors and playing in the dark.
Yeah. I have the SP1. I got much, like, when the 3DS was out. I got it years later, essentially. But I was like, I really want to play some of these games in better lighting.
Yeah.
Then I
Like,
found out no headphones.
Yeah, I had the little thing that plugs into the charging port, that turns it into a headphone jack. But yeah, the charging port is big, and it does not have a good plug-unplug lifespan because of that. It's very easy for the because you're using an adapter, and unless the adapter is like rigid, it's going to unless it's both rigid and shaped in a way that the headphone jack doesn't like get in the way of your hands. Yeah, it's gonna wear down that plug-unplug lifespan real quick. Alright, so when you're ready, I will head into the blade barracks.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna save, so that way
Yeah,
if I get more shenanigans this time, I'm good.
saving
Which
before,
yeah,
before entering that
which
final
I better not get shenanigans because I don't want shenanigans. Anyway. Okay, gotta remember to attack the little critters around, though.
Yeah, when you get... I forgot what exactly it was called. I think it was called, like, the Shield Linker or something? Yeah, when you see... When you start seeing Invincible on the enemy, look for a Shield Linker and take it out.
Actually, let me see if I can buy some skills for everyone.
Alright.
And if not, at least buy one for Elma, at the very least.
Yeah. Required level of 1. I wonder if anyone's tried a level 1 challenge. Oh no,
Just got-
you'd probably end up gaining levels just by beating the bosses. Just because required level 1, or because the required level is 1 for the final chapter. I'm wondering if anyone's ever tried finishing the game at level 1. I know there's some games
It's like a
the Kingdom Hearts series will have a thing you can equip that keeps you at level 1.
This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I come
kind of
before
reminds me of what was it? Trying to think, what was it? Oh yeah, Luigi's Mansion. It kind of reminds me how people try to beat that game with essentially no money except, the final one that you get at the end. It's actually more challenging that way.
There's so much treasure everywhere. It's like you got to avoid the temptation to pick them up, but also actively avoid the ones that are in your way.
Yep, avoid the pearls.
All right, everyone.
So finishing chapter 12 gives you a ranged attack probe. I guess that kind of tells you that there's some after the end. Well, I mean, the game being online already tells you that there's after the end content. But I think once we beat this story, we'll head right over to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
Get it.
Yeah, the only weapons I really keep an eye out for on the Skells are the G-Buster and the Phoenix Wings.
Yep.
G-Buster
was
ought
it?
to be good enough.
Ha! Here we go.
I think the G-Buster ought to be good enough to take out the satellites. But I'm probably going to mostly fight outside of my Skell until I really need to land that 100,000 damage sword cut or something like that. G-Buster and Phoenix Wings.
Which one would be the Phoenix Wings?
Phoenix Wings would be the purple fire attack that hits everything in a 1 kilometer radius.
Okay. So that would be maybe armed weapon
Or it has Phoenix in its name and it's a back weapon and it only goes on the right
weapon.
shoulder. Or it takes up both shoulders, but yeah, you equip it to the right shoulder.
Phoenix Wings. Come on, please. Aha!
There's a bunch of different classes of it too. So you'll probably want to look for the strongest one that you can buy.
Ah.
And you can find even stronger ones on enemies too.
I think that's good. And let me get one for this one. Back weapon.
Since we've seen all these cutscenes, I'm just kind of skipping them right now.
Wait. Wait. Yeah. Purchase and equip. I think I'm good, and I'm going to give Elma that skill, and yeah. Then go. Also make sure my skills are all there for each skill. Do not want a neutered skill. Rush into battle with no abilities,
Yeah.
because that would be fun.
Alright, warping to the Cauldros Far Isle of Zuo. Heading west. happens if we try going out this way before we find out that this is the thing we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
All the explosions in the sky as we approach. I'm gonna have to capture that.
Mm-hmm.
Skip scene.
Engaging.
What does this button do again? We should keep it then just to be safe.
Yeah. We're on top of this now.
Shield deployed.
One shot. Keep the rhythm going.
Shield deployed.
This is it.
Take this.
Crippling the target. Follow up.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Engaging.
When you get to hell, tell them who sent you. Move in. Use melee attack.
How's this?
This'll unbalance them.
I will stop you cold in your tracks.
Shield deployed.
Move in and strike.
How's this? Please.
Go.
Why would you
Stay
leave?
on.
So long.
Needs a weapon.
And it's dead.
Shield deployed.
Yeah. We're on top of this now.
Bumping up. How's this?
This skill only has 3 weapons. But they're very effective.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
How's this? I shall stop you cold in your
Shield
tracks.
deployed.
Open fire. We can try
I'll
this.
topple them.
Take this.
Please. Why would you please?
Shield deployed.
How's this?
That's intense. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Yes. Hit him again for me.
Yeah. We're on top of this now.
I shall stop you cold in your tracks.
I'm still in this. Give me a boost.
Please. Why would you please? So long.
Explode
Alright, I think that's good. Save.
Go. Stay on. Take this.
Coming in, hopefully a little less squishy than last time.
Engaging overdrive. Follow me. Overdrive.
It's not just flat.
Nice to meet you.
Crippling the target. Follow up.
Just a tad, maybe. A little less marshmallowy.
Why would you leave?
I was surprised with them releasing Darkman, they didn't release the original too. I mean, maybe they just don't like the tone of the first one.
Got him. Lay down and cover fire.
I don't know.
Maybe they... wait, yeah, they did re-release on the 3DS.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one.
I guess it would be too soon for another remake of it.
There. Or at least a release, huh? Too soon for a re-release is what I'm meaning.
Yeah. Like I imagine that. Yeah, there wouldn't be enough of an upgrade after the 3DS.
Yeah, to play
This soon
that
after
one
the
soon.
3DS.
Hopefully if the...
There wouldn't be enough of an upgrade this soon after the 3DS to justify
True.
bringing it back down to 2D and one screen.
I wonder if it might be worth saving before the meat and potatoes of this mission.
I mean, you can.
But I'd be locked into the mission, huh?
Well, I don't think you will be locked into it. It's just I don't like having the stress of like I am at the very last part of the game. I am at the very last part of the game now, and I want to go side questing. I just don't like that feeling.
Yeah. That's fair.
So I'm gonna keep my save file just before starting the quest, just before starting the chapter. At least until we finish the chapter. If we manage to finish these battles, then yeah, then it'll be a post game save.
Mhm.
I am going to quickly go run to a washroom while you are heading over here.
Alright. Also, Rogue, if you're watching, thank you. Alright.
Reactivate my headset mic.
I don't know if he's watching, but I saw that Rogue both liked and retweeted our little page.
Yay!
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
I see lots of pew pews.
The explosions
Promise.
as you approach.
Yep, promising sign.
Weather affects lightning. Well, we're in shelter, so lightning isn't going to affect us here. Although we
I
might...
mean, we are in a metal tin can.
Yeah. We are in a giant lightning rod.
Yep. unless there's plastic or rubber around us, which may be a factor. Maybe they thought of this.
Let's see, most of my resistances go up if I wear this. Defense way up. Yeah, sure. Just put on the best of whatever I can find, whatever I've got on me. Gain teeps. Yeah. Max health, melee attack up, crush surge.
Not yet.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cuts. Skip.
The lifeboat was designed to sustain human life at all costs.
Max teeps. Oh, but max.
I wonder if I could just run here. There we go. I don't even have to fight.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
She has max.
I choose to ignore people.
I've got more or less an entire treasure sensor suit on me. Which may or may not be important. Potential's important though.
Finally. The lifeboat core.
Let's hurry before they can follow us inside.
Skip.
All right. Here we go.
Finally be whole again.
Skip. Nod. Skip. Nod. Skip. I don't know what I nodded to, but I'm skipping.
See, are you ready? Are you sure you're ready?
Yep. I mean, I did level up some since last time. Skip. And I've got a better skill for one of my team members. So maybe. I just gotta remember to exit out of my skill before things go bad.
Yeah.
If I can.
I'm gonna exit right off the bat and then use Blood Sacrifice, Ghost Factory immediately.
So many cutscenes.
So here's where we find out that all the people are stored as liquid here.
They're like chrysalis. I love how L on your end has a little halo.
Yeah.
Kind of adorable. Not gonna lie.
I shall purge you from the cult. This will be a fitting end to your pathetic race.
They're just like little pink chrysalis waiting to become beautiful butterflies. I think I remember hearing that they could even retain some of their memories still within
Yeah.
that state and whatnot. Kind of interesting. Kind of disturbing in a weird way, but you know.
Electric surge! Now that's how to evade. You can do it!
So long.
There we go.
Yeah. You're on top of us now.
Take aim. I'll hold them. Let him have it.
Now it's my turn.
Why don't you leave?
I'm targeting a finger laser. Oh, we are binding that sucker.
Now, melee attack. Light, it's time to attack. I'm putting an end to this. Blood sacrifice. Go, I shall stop you. Your haste. Beauty or violent streak.
Answer my plea!
Side slash. Side slash. Side slash.
Light, quick!
Violent streak.
Let's pack some more.
Blood sacrifice. I'm putting an end to this.
Empty up the door.
Go, Seth.
Blood sacrifice.
Early bird.
Taste of the beast.
Side slash. Side slash. Side slash.
There we go. Oh, freak, I didn't mean to do that.
Blood sacrifice. Go, Seth.
Oh, that was binding too. Nice. Good. And if this doesn't work, do enough side quests to have everyone be a binding agent.
Concentrate your fire.
Descended from them.
I think I got
Yes,
him.
yes, yes. First round,
Yeah.
yes.
I confess, you were right about one.
I was indeed
There we go.
humanity of your threat. At the dawn of the cosmos, the Samarians arrived from another plane.
Forbidden from turning against them.
I don't remember if we saw this.
If we ever tried, we would be destroyed. I thought that it was just a myth. And yet here you are.
The descendants of Samar. You miserable human! How could you be their legacy? Such a primitive people.
Ah, frick no. We are not having this.
Would have us bow down before you?
Not today, not tomorrow, not next week.
I will escape these conflicts.
Blood sacrifice. It's time to attack. Appreciate it.
Your back.
I appreciate it.
Light, flicker, violent streak.
Fire turbo.
Yeah. Grandiose round. Move in and keep the rhythm going. That's how to evade. You can do it.
They toppled him.
Nice.
My adrenaline's rising. I'm putting an end to this. Follow me. Overdrive. Violent streak.
I hope Alma gets out of the scale.
Violent streak. Not over yet. IODM. You're on top of us now. Execution. Attack ready. Blood sacrifice. Go, Seth.
Hey, you're only 30 doors
How do you get people out of the scales?
Start. Start menu. You can start menu and command them out of the skeleton.
I'm putting an end to this. Move in and keep the rhythm going. You can do it. My adrenaline's rising.
Invincible.
Alright.
Right. No. There's the shield thingy.
Yeah, we got the invincible phase now as well.
That's the kicker.
Shields to tell us. We gotta keep up those back as well. I like these guys. Barrier is just excellent.
Frick. This is just a pain in the rear. And dead. But my scales aren't bad. My scales aren't dead. That's the important part. As long as I can... Okay, good. Oh, sweet heavens, they put me on the second phase. I'm so glad that they do that.
Yeah. I'll wait here for you.
Because I see the little balls everywhere, the little floaty balls, the cheating ones.
The cheaty balls, yeah. Maybe take out the
The
shield to
cheaty
tell
ball.
us first before it even activates. I ought to be able to amplify your side of things.
How do you... There we go.
Audio filter is compressive.
Ah, sweet!
Hear what's coming. Okay.
Should have the audio.
Desktop audio will output it anyway. So I forgot to open up the stream on my tablet to see how it looks. I should probably do that now. Memory, go to bookmarks.
Switching to ground. Weather is awesome.
Boop.
Prep an aura.
Tablet, I said. Boop. Tablet doesn't want to boop. Guess I'll check it on my phone instead.
Come on, I can do this.
Alright, looking smooth.
Oh, frick. There goes one. Almost. Come on. Come on, get rid of this guy. Get rid of this guy. Get rid of the enhancer dude. Once I get rid of that one, then I could probably get the...
Yeah. Yeah, I think I only got rid of the shield Satellis, and the next one I went for was just taking 1 damage, so I'm like, oh, that's not going to be worth it. So I just went right back after the main body. I hear L. Loaded like butterflies, now we sting like bees. I think Punch-Out has a quote like that too.
Yeah.
When you're being coached between rounds, he says something like,
Move in and do some damage.
float
How
like
do
a
you
fruit
take
fly
it?
and sting like a mosquito.
The shield Satellis is completely invisible. Well, invincible, rather. Sorry.
What other Satellises are there? There's the Enhancer.
There
there's
are
the-
none.
Oh, alright. Maybe go after the main body then. I'm pretty sure it can only shield one thing. Unless there's 2 shield
Okay.
Satellises. So maybe the shield Satellis is just going like, say, I'm saving myself now. You're on your own. The downside to trying to get through this fight with infinite overdrive is that it's kind of hard to tell what is in the distance. If they if they end up doing a remake of this, then I hope they still keep the blur effect, but like just make the enemies more visible. Make enemies in the distance more visible. So just like the blur effect for the environment other than enemies.
I'm going to see if I can run to get in my scale because I was an idiot to park it all the way over here to run like a pansy. Oh,
That might be someone else's skill.
no. Okay.
There is a
okay,
reaction
okay.
you
I'm
can
good.
choose. There is a reaction you can customize so that when you run for 3 seconds, you can get an evasion boost. A soul voice, that is. So you run for 3 seconds, and then you get a soul boost prompt, and then you'll ask for help, and then when someone helps you, you get an evasion boost on top of whatever they do. G-Buster!
Handy
G-Buster
dandy G-Buster. Oh, frick. There
sets
goes
them up
that.
for a bind prompt, too.
Oh my gosh. They came back. They came back.
The Satellises?
Yeah. They came back with a vengeance.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Come on.
You're in my sight.
No. Gosh darn it.
Catch me up. Con? Flying field. Stop the edge. One blow, end it all.
Now, melee attack.
Feels like unless we've already gone tyrant hunting, this is the only chance you get to fight like going in and out of your skells. Because like the only time that fights last long enough for all your skills to be on cooldown, so then you get out of your skell to use your regular skills. Your regular battle arts.
Frick.
So yeah, that big fireball is the Phoenix Wings. You can usually, I think, because Phoenix Wings and G-Buster take up the same spot on a skell, you can only equip one to each.
Heal me. Going to the ground.
If I recall, one of the upgrades to the G-Buster is just called the Double G-Buster.
This isn't working. Switching it around.
There goes that little.
Almost down. Not at all.
Oh, it's resistant to beam damage.
Shooting star. Lightning bolt.
Nope, it's invisible. I can't speak. Ugh.
Stay in this. Help me.
Oh, frick. This is gonna be. This is bad. This is bad. Not you. Not you. I'm not fighting you. I'm fighting you. No, I'm not fighting you. I'm fighting the other.
The other you.
The other you. Oh, frick. I'm almost there.
Yeah.
Okay. At least we got skills.
Yeah. If nothing else, there's also area attacks. So attacking multiple enemies at a time, you're bound to deal a lot of damage anyway. Even if one of them's invincible.
And doing this is great for healing.
Bird, we should meet in the Phoenix City. This is flying field. You're staying right there.
I would almost want to say save your G-Buster for the Satellas, for the Satellases.
You wish. Con? You're in my sight. You're staying right here. Stop the edge. Come on. You wish.
Exit scales.
Melee attack.
Melee attack.
Here's how big they are. Concentrate your
This little guy is the one that's doing all the damage.
skills not gonna cut it. Out we go, Tatsu. Shooting star. Stellar ray. Flying circle. Starbolt Bonza. Fire particle. Starbolt launcher.
They appreciate it.
Forward the scales. Okay. Okay, I think I could handle this a little bit better.
All right.
Switching to my spell.
Yeah, got him half down.
Come on.
I thought I was going to, when we started Xenoblade X, I thought I was going to follow a speedrunning strategy, but I completely forgot about it.
Ooh.
I know, like, the only thing I remember about the speedrunning strategy is that, for some reason, early on, you want to have Elna and Lyn swap their armor pieces. And I forget what that does for them. But I imagine it's something like, in the Dungeons & Dragons arcade game, you can have the thief and the elf swap their helmets, and they become invincible, conditionally.
Huh.
I don't think it's something that powerful, but I'm guessing that Elna's armor might be better for Lyn's tanking early game.
Oh, there's that little...
So tell us?
No, no.
There's that little...
Oh, yeah. Yes, sorry.
Ah, okay. Smash! Like a big old sword to the Satellus.
You're in my sight.
It is getting hot in
Uh-oh.
here. I think, yeah, it is after the solstice, so the days are going to start getting hot around here.
Oh my gosh, yep. Wait, when did it stop? It's like summer.
Yeah, I mean, after the 21st,
I know.
yeah, you know about the ground giving up that extra heat along with the sun. I'm not hearing much about the wildfires, so hopefully those are under control now.
Yeah. I heard about a little bit from that
I know that
earlier.
a big part of the US is now just blaming Canada in general.
Oh no.
Just my headset there. That troublesome.
Oh, that shield one is just a pain in the rear.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Frick! Oh no! Lynn! Please have enough. Please have enough.
Hold R, press right on
Help.
the D-pad. Get everyone to build up tension. They're usually really quick with reviving you if they have enough tension. The downside is this arena is so big that if they're on the other side of the arena, they have to take the time to run to you.
Yeah, and they didn't. They were too busy. You know what? I'm gonna do lower difficulty. I can, you know, I think I
Yeah,
can
you
do
got 'em most
this.
of the way down. Go ahead and do it.
Yep, sorry for this.
Oh no, nothing to apologize for. I remember people complaining about, like, the golden Tanuki leaf, for instance, in Mario. Like, or... They complained about it in Mario, but they didn't complain about it in Ninja Gaiden. when the game offers to lower the difficulty for you. And then they complained about it again in Xenoblade X. So, I don't know, there's just no pleasing some people. I'd say Xenoblade 2 might actually be my favorite for difficulty because you can customize a bunch of different aspects of stuff, like how far enemies are before they aggro to you. You can set that to 0, so that they'll never aggro to you. Sneaking becomes incredibly easy at that point. Or you can set it so that everyone in the world always aggroes to you. So that basically every monster you see becomes a mandatory fight.
Yeah. Getting rid of these little guys, they're annoying as sin. Oh, that guy is the most annoying one. The pursuit one.
Ah, yeah.
It keeps attacking you. It's essentially, I'm not touching you.
Yeah, that one guy that just... That just tests his limits.
Yep. Just tested its limits. That's all it's doing, and it's annoying.
Let's hope he only has one set of those Satellises.
Right. Or I could kill this guy faster.
Yeah, yeah. Do you remember your sequences of buffs and debuffs and stuff? I wonder if these guys can be brainjacked. Having a shield Satellis work for you instead. That would be interesting. That's something I'm gonna have to experiment with on another account, I think.
Miss!
'Cause right
They're
now,
fine. Sorry,
yeah.
I'm listening.
Because I think, yeah, this one I wanted to raise with a mindset of specializing into Brainjack and Servant Sacrifice, but I ended up just putting all my points into Elma anyway. I found a really extensive PDF guide on like all the monsters and what stuff they drop and what you'll use it for. So I might try following that on my next playthrough. Because that seems like a really good, like, it seems better put together than like the Brady games or Prima guides. I think I still have
Gosh,
the.
I used to.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I was gonna say I used to live on the Prima guides.
Ah, yeah, I have. It's either a Prima guide or a Brady Games guide for Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, and it's I think it's more entertaining than informative. Like, it's a great read on its own, but I don't think I would like keep the book open while playing. I would just kind of hope that the information in it osmoses into my mind, so I don't have to refer to it while playing.
Exit the scales.
However, who is the voice actor for L in Xenoblade X? Okay, Google. Who is the voice actor for L in Xenoblade X? Who is the voice actor for L in Xenoblade X? Cassandra Lee Morris is the English dub voice of Linley, not Linley, L. Ray Chase.
Huh.
What
Who's
else has
Ray
he done?
Chase also? Yeah.
Main character of FF15, Barbarian Male in Level 4, Eve and Nier Automata, Roy and Fire Emblem Engage. The station attendant in Shin Megami Tensei 5. Bunch of
Interesting.
anime.
Ooh, what anime?
Let's see, was it Mob? There's 7 Deadly Sins, Demon Slayer, Baki Hanma, Malignant. I thought I saw Mob Psycho 100 there somewhere. There's Bastard, Prince of Tennis
Mob
2,
Psycho. Oh,
Detective Conan.
wait, there's a 2?
Apparently.
There's a print.
Yep, Prince of Tennis 2, U-17 World Cup 2022 TV show.
I remember watching a little bit of that on Toonami, along with another anime called Mar. It wasn't fully dubbed at the end. They didn't even finish the series, but it was kind of a cool concept. Just basically an isekai anime one.
Oh, he voices the cat in SMT3 Nocturne HD Remaster.
Ooh.
Go to a doji. There was a Dota anime? DOTA, Dragon's Blood.
Huh.
Voices 3 characters in that.
Ah, frick. Oh my god. Booted out of her skull. Cute.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Oh, he plays as Winter Soldier in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Huh.
I don't think Winter Soldier is playable, but he does get some pretty significant lines.
Whew. I can't do this. I can't do this. Ah! I just lucked out the last time.
He's under... I want to say under a quarter. I think you can do this.
Maybe.
Just command everyone to build up tension.
Where's my skull? Where's my skull? Where's my skull? Ah! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, sweet heavens, sweet heavens. Not this, not you!
Smash! It's always so satisfying.
Satellis. Not the Satellis, no! Get away! Oh, gosh. I thought I was almost done. Almost done. No, it was a Satellis thingy. Freak! Ah! Sorry.
So we got a little ways to go.
That's it. That's it. Trying. Nope. Not gonna do it. Not gonna risk this. Gosh, I hate this. I hate this. No one asked you to be part of this. Freaking strikes the... Ah. Just tuning in. Hello. Tuning in. Hello.
Hey, Megan.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
Good
no.
to see you here. We're kind of struggling through the final battles of Xenoblade X right now. we got the G-Buster to take out the Satellises, I think, more than to damage the main body. G-Buster and the Phoenix Wings. But I think if you can parts break the main body there, that might hinder his ability to send out those Satellises. Oh, and
Yeah.
of course bind prompts. Definitely those. Japanese keyboard is an adjustment. I think I've got a Japanese keyboard. I'm not totally sure. It's the Logitech Monster Hunter keyboard from from way back, Monster Hunter 3. It looks like an American keyboard, but it also has Japanese symbols on it. It doesn't seem that much different. I wonder if Japanese keyboards have changed much since then. Or maybe this is just an international. Maybe it's just a Japanese keyboard made for export.
Yeah. Come on, G-Buster, G-Buster, please, G-Buster. Ah.
Also, if you can build up tension in your skill, that should help too. Like, I think if you command everyone to build tension in their skill, and then you go into overdrive, well, and command them to go into overdrive, you'll have a... If everyone in a skill is in overdrive, then they'll also be given invincible status.
One teensy problem.
Not everyone has a skill.
Yep, everyone but me lost their skill.
They didn't bail before it broke.
Yep.
My keyboard isn't anything special, just a unit from San Supply, which I think is the equivalent to HP or Logitech. Okay. Yeah. I think, yeah, this Logitech, this Monster Hunter keyboard, it lasted pretty well. It hasn't gotten any key jams. Like, I've switched to mechanical keyboards since then, but my mechanical keyboards are wearing out faster than this Logitech membrane keyboard. The mechanicals do feel better to type on that.
It's the temptation to type louder, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a big part of it, the satisfying clickety-clacks.
Yep. The irresistible clacking noises. Oh, nice! Eat dirt! Come on.
This USB keyboard because many other keys on it. Let me see if I can catch this up. Whoop! Not points. Double speed. Double. Okay, I guess I can. Double. Double speed. Alright, let's try reloading the source. Yeah, I feel like older hardware in general, a lot of older hardware is built to last longer. Like, I got this Toshiba netbook from the Windows 95 days. That's still, like, the Windows 95 part lost support and, like, it had a lot of bloat in it, but when I installed Q4OS, which is an open an open source OS for older computers, the thing is running like new. Like, it has about the same amount of power as a Raspberry Pi. But yeah, it doesn't display any. Yeah, planned obsolescence is a thing. Ugh. And yeah, I've known it as the Sony timer ever since about the PSP era. That I still have my this shiny, new-looking Felicia Blue Collector's Edition PSP. but I had to take the battery out because it started bulging, and if I had left it in there, it would have either leaked
Ooh.
battery acid or exploded or just warped the case. So I have a batteryless PSP now, collector's edition even.
Huh.
Yeah, it feels like nobody called out Sony on the Sony timer, or at least not enough people called out Sony on the Sony timer. So the rest of the industry, the rest of the electronics industry followed suit.
Yep. They're like, huh, we could scam people.
Blech. I'd say the worst
Yeah.
offender right now is printers, ink printers, because
Yep.
yeah, it now costs
So much
more,
waste.
It costs more money to buy ink for a printer than it costs to buy a brand new printer. And yeah, so much waste. And you need a printer
And
if you want
then
to
to
print a
get one
resume, and
that's
you need a
cheaper
resume
on
if you want
ink,
to get a
you
job.
might need to pay through the roof for a printer. And even then,
Right here.
Yeah, there's toner printers that use dry ink. Laser printers, yeah. Corporations are pushing back on them. Yeah. And now you've got, like, I guess the next killer Kickstarter might be someone who wants to design a cheap printer. Or maybe a 2D printer that you could print with a 3D printer. Start looking up.
come on, G-Buster, G-Buster, G... Gosh! Dang it!
Wasn't interrupted, was it?
No, his shield
Oh,
activated.
I saw, yeah, invincible.
Other one, no, other one, other one, other one. Come on.
Hold
Come
R,
on, people.
press A or Y. Hold R and press A or Y to switch targets. So
Aha!
R. Oh yeah, that works too. R and Y changes target to the left. R and A changes target to the right.
It's immune to melee attacks, which is cute.
Yeah, I fought a boss that could swap its immunity between melee and ranged. So I had to let's see, because I was playing as Elma, I commanded all my allies to only use melee attacks, so that when they were bouncing off of him, then I could use my other ones. The only melee skill I have on Elma is that electric surge, which does more damage as her health goes down.
I mean, it says... Oh, wait. No, it says it's immune, but it is going down. Okay.
Oh, it's immune to the
Maybe it's
status.
immune for... Okay, I could take that. All
Yeah.
day, every day, have fun.
Whatever status your weapons are trying to deliver, it's immune to it. But it's not immune to the damage. Yeah, invincible would mean immune to damage. Oh good, I hear Elma doing Ghost Factory.
Yay.
That was pretty much the only reason why I survived these fights, is Ghost Factory. At one point you get to meet Elma in Xenoblade 2, and she uses Ghost Factory against you. But if you can beat her, you get this game's overdrive unlocked. And it's even more powerful in 2. It's really fun.
Come on. I hate these little cheating
Yeah,
buffer balls.
yeah. I don't know. After I take out the shield one, I just go back to the main body. Because, like, I think the main body only has... Like, I saw a very short line on the main body's HP. Oh, is it healing it?
Maybe.
Got cockpit mode enabled. These are Phoenixes and G-Busters.
Yeah.
I think they're free when you are... when you have that cockpit view there.
No, it's... Gosh, darn it. I need to get the strike one. Because that one is really kicking my rear.
Alright.
Fall to the ground.
I guess the only reason I could ignore them was because of Ghost Factory. Effectively giving me 50 free evades.
Okay. Nothing else. I will keep at this. I think it's best if maybe we go to your end.
Okay. There's still more fights though.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah, and we are over time.
Okay.
So we
I'm
could try this
sorry.
again. Oh no. We try this again next time we roll around to Xenoblade. But I did write up my outro this time. So I could do that. Finally, after like a month of rebuilding this this computer from scratch, I've sort of cobbled together a bit of a YouTube outro. So thank you for watching, everybody. Have a look at our Patreon link in the description if you want to help us build our game studio, where we'll be making more games such as those we like playing here for you. Thank you to Very Random Butterfly for co-hosting today. Check out her channel linked in the video title. She does some blogging, some thrifting, some painting, and she takes commissions for new paintings in both digital works and paintings done in the traditional styles. Special thanks go out to Joshua J. Sloan, Zed Diggity, and Phoenix Astra for being my top Patreon supporters of all time so far. Our green block is next, Action RPGs, so we will be continuing Ys Origin then, and I will hope to have at least one YouTube short up between now and then describing the differences between Unica and Hugo's modes. So we'll hope to see you in that stream, and we'll hope I can get that video out there. So hope to see you next time!
Bye.